I'm Electric.
BritSmash!
And welcome back
to Supergirl.
Alright, so last time
we found out her family is not dead. Well, her dad's dead, but
yeah,
Krypton is still...
lives on.
It lives on in a new planet name that I can't pronounce. It's fine.
Wait, so you said her aunt was in season 1?
Yes, her aunt was the main bad.
So, we're the last people of Krypton. There's my aunt. Wait a minute. Now there's my mother. Krypton lives.
Pretty much.
Alright.
It'd be interesting if they ever brought her dad in, because technically he's a bad guy to her in one version of the comics.
You mean Russell Crowe? Man of Steel?
Wow.
Alright, so to refresh us on what happened last time.
Here are this week's Stardust Spotlights.
Another great episode of Supergirl, and so Kara's mom is alive, Argo City somehow survived Krypton. Alex has to deal with this twin brother at Fort Rise, and basically to get this rock, and it turns out Rain's Fortress AI is actually a real person on Argo, and it was a great cliffhanger, and looks like they're gonna fight next week. That was a good episode.
Yeah, even though there wasn't much going on, it still was a good episode. Next week, I'm guessing, is the season finale. So I guess we'll have to see what happens next week. But yeah, even though there was nothing going on in tonight's episode, it was still a good episode.
I thought we were gonna see some Transformers. Just kidding. Okay, Lois, did you see that? Lois is here. And I told you she was alive. So it looks like Rain is gonna try to take care of all the people. So guys, we gotta get excited for the next 3 episodes. And Supergirl is moving to Sunday next season. See you later, guys.
I thought the Supergirl mom and daughter reunion should have had more tears and more drama.
Yeah, and the Alex mommy-daughter moments feel like they're emotionally a little out of nowhere and don't have the same emotional groundedness and base like the Alex and Maggie deep relationship had. I like that one.
And you think Wood would be a good babysitter because he's the funny computer guy, and he could just be like, let's play games.
You get there eventually, I think.
Thank you guys so much for the recap.
And so let's get right into it.
This is Supergirl.
Season 3.
Episode 21.
Not Kansas.
We're not in Kansas anymore. Oh yeah!
Oh, whoa, that's right!
We're here.
He showed up just in time. Oh.
Fuck! There you go! Ooh!
Jeez. What? That looked crazy.
Just remain calm, Lena. Remain
Meanwhile,
calm.
she's fucking doing chemistry. It's like having a serial murderer after you while you're trying to pass your chemistry final.
Yeah.
Ooh, getting wrecked.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing like all the.
Oh yes!
What?
Shit! Or not? She's burning. Oh! Oh, she's naked.
Oh, yeah.
We did it! Holy shit, we did it! We did it! We did it! This is bad. This is bad, guys. This is bad.
Ruby.
Oh.
Possibly. Why? It's called Harrow. The meteoroid we found it on is inhabited. It's a precious resource there, but they sacrificed some to help us.
I'll get to work on it immediately.
Thank you.
They're cordial with each other. But
That's a start.
yeah.
Well, you did it. I don't know. I feel...
She's not leaving her.
On the way to college, we figured that out. We did that.
Oh, the party?
Oh.
I believe you're going back.
I know. Neither can I.
To let you know they can come back and get me.
You're leaving too. Why don't you just come with me?
Oh, come on. Did you think we're going to send you up into outer space about
I like how Jimmy gets just being the DO.
There's only one Supergirl.
Terrifying.
No, don't bring the
But
pop
over
song.
the
Fuck you.
years, I've learned to feel safe here. Friends who understand me and make me laugh. Means to find
Gonna
fulfillment
cry.
in the work we do.
She can't leave. I'm gonna cry.
Has given me a family.
Okay.
Taking this chance to revisit
Supergirl's
my
leaving
home,
and
my
Kara's leaving.
first
Come on,
home.
Lena.
I'm
You
bringing
gotta know.
That's true.
heart to be continued.
What is happening?
But you didn't know that bitch.
Okay, maybe I was a bit of a nerd.
That sounds about right.
I recognize the actor for some reason.
It's a miracle. You've lived on another planet all these years. Okay, we really need to catch up.
Oh, nice. What's wrong?
Quiet nights.
It wasn't gonna go in.
Okay.
I got a feeling that we're gonna be seeing a lot less of her.
Oh shit.
The time has come for us to perform the reach.
The Reach?
The reach?
Passes down their memories, their knowledge, all the experiences of their life before they pass.
Sean, that's not my place to say. I mean, only your father knows.
And I do know.
Oh.
Just not yet.
I don't think I'd be ready for that.
It hurts me to see a masterpiece in ruins, my friend. It's like the Picassos that went down.
After Agent Shout's mother raided this place, I had every weapon in here microchipped. Look, John,
Oh.
I saw it.
I'm glad that they
I
mentioned
felt
it.
it. There's only one other place this stuff might have come from. Let's go talk to the manufacturer.
Oh, hey!
Oh, it's a boy!
Yeah? Hey, Cara, this is Val.
Shady bitch.
That's what, like, everything can't be just fine.
Running away.
It could have been anyone.
Oh my god, she's one of the magicians.
In my life,
That's where I
nothing
recognize
happens
her from.
for no reason. There are no accidents.
Of the assault rifle we produced for you. Well, not to worry. It's perfectly legal, in line with our contract. It's a hunting rifle.
That is not a hunting rifle. Where everybody's armed with the teeth, right?
And you dream of a world where every person reads Catco magazine. Both businessmen, Mr. Olson.
Fair enough.
This is an interesting topic that they're talking about this time.
Well, two sides to every coin.
A ton of reading to do.
Using the weapon that he used. Clark did an expose on the gun epidemic for the day
Wanna see
100 years ago.
Clark
And I'm trying to figure out how he was able to track a private sale of an assault weapon without a registry.
Why don't you bring Tyler Hecklin here and you're gonna ask him?
I have a gun for self-defense. I have used it for self-defense.
You're not telling me that you're one of these people that thinks that having a gun makes everybody safer, right?
We disagree. But I can see your side, and hopefully you can see my side too.
That's what it's about.
I'm open to listening.
Good, because things get done when we listen to each other.
Sorry.
That's a good message, Lena.
Miss Tessmacher!
That's true.
Yes, Mr. Olson?
We are going to need your stomach on at least 2 of these.
Thank you. Could I get either of you anything?
You know, if I could really do with a cup of coffee. This article on spontaneous vision.
Cup
is
of
seriously
coffee with
hard.
pizza?
Is that the one by Forrester? I'll be right back with that coffee.
Did you know you studied nuclear physics?
There's nothing that surprises me about Eve anymore.
But I'm sure you were an amazing mother.
Oh my god!
You scared the fuck out of me.
I saw him keep up on you guys are really scared.
He's gonna scare the shit out of us one day.
Just, I was just like,
Tragic.
oh, the Monday.
It's not that bad. You'll see that the direction you're facing matters a great deal. And your quality of sleep.
Well, we will find a way to manage.
And what you want with me, or I promise you, you will regret it. Kara, enough.
So, go home. The remnants of your home that you thought had been destroyed. Believe me, I understand. You've had to live your life as a warrior. Surviving on a foreign planet, defending others. Well, I know why you love her so much.
You sure? Because this says that he passed his instant background check at the gun show. He has no history of mental health issues. I mean, he doesn't seem like a threat.
I don't forget his face. When the cops spotted him, he wasn't robbing the bank. He's going back to his office.
He refused. We're gonna find him.
All the entrances are secure. We're checking the building right now.
But there's no cameras on that door.
Where is it?
South side of the building.
I'm on it.
Well, then why wouldn't you fix that?
You think that gun gives you respect? It has no power. It's just a tool for spreading fear, and fear is not respect. Look, Arthur, I know you've been bullied, but that doesn't give you the right to bully back. You got something loud and ugly there. That's good. Good man. Good man.
I remember when the sea was
Oh my god. Just like episode 1.
Yeah, but they're not in a...
Your mom told me I might find you here. Just wanted to But I didn't just come back here to help you fight Rain.
Oh shit.
And not just about her. About you. And I've been trying,
But...
but I think I've been lying to myself.
Ha!
For me.
Previewed.
Now I am.
Oh my god. Just do it. You're not gonna?
What is that?
Oh shit. Oh no.
It's your mother. We have to go.
The greatest strength in the universe lies not in war, but in peace. We are agents of peace. Thank you.
Oh no! Oh my god, they can't get back. You dense motherfucker. Gosh damn it. I knew we cheered too quickly when they're like, oh my god, we defeated Rain, we did it. And it's like, nah. Okay, fine. I cheered too quickly, but I had a feeling something bad was gonna happen. I didn't think like, ah, shit. And now Sam is back into Rain, or she's about to turn back into Rain.
Well, then she's just gonna kill Ruby then.
That would
There's
be
nothing to
so-
protect her.
That'd be so horrible.
There's nothing that can protect her right now. She is dead. Like, if that's gonna happen. So I don't know how that's gonna work. And, I mean, they referenced Clark.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how Clark was able to do this. Like, maybe if you brought on the show, you could ask him.
We gotta get here in a second. Yes, I did this. Be gone.
Do some cheesy... Well...
Take it from Arrow when he's like, yes, this is the Green Arrow, Captain Singh. He's like, how do I know it's really you? Alright, fine.
Well, that's what they did all season 1, and that's why everyone's like, can you just shout him? I was about to say that too. I'm like, they could do exactly that. But then we'd all be like, just bring in Tyler.
Well, no, have him, like, not be that quick about it.
Yeah.
Have him just like, yeah, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then... So, not a fan of the Earth storyline.
Yeah, that's a sensitive topic.
I mean, it was good, the back and forth, but... Then
Yeah.
it's
Because, like, Supergirl does well on, like, talking about, like, heavy, like, topics, like, real-world topics. Like, we talked about religion. We talked about, multitude of things.
Wow.
What
is it called when you're, homo...
Sexual?
Well, we talked about that's already been covered. No, when people that are afraid of it.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about that with Maggie's dad. And
what is it? Oh no!
With Maggie's dad on top of Hispanic,
You're a person that doesn't like gay people. Homo something. Dang it. Yeah. So we went over what people had to say about when they don't.
We went over again religion. We went over racial prejudice last episode with Jimmy.
Yes, that was really well done.
Before, I never had a problem with it, but I think this one, because I don't want to get too political and stuff, because I'm not going to want to preach to it, but with a show like this, I feel like there's no way I could explain how I felt without giving out what I think.
Yeah, I just felt like they usually do a good job to balance it. They never make anybody a monster when it comes to these, because you have the dad, Maggie's dad, and he had to go through shit when he was growing up in Mexico, where they don't tolerate that shit.
Yeah.
And obviously times have changed, but that was his mind, that was his upbringing.
Yeah.
You understood. He's not like you're just a horrible person. No, I went through this stuff and this.
And he yelled that at Maggie, hey, this is why I think that, and I fought to make sure that we fit into America and stuff.
Yeah, obviously you have to change, It's hard. It's really hard.
It's hard.
But and then they the whole I'm a superhero when I take my mask off. I want to be judged by my actions. That was really well done.
I feel like this one. I think you're right. They
It just felt like James was heavy-handed, and then that caused Martian Manhunter to be heavy-handed. And and fair enough. He's like, hey, if you don't like that, I'll be happy to transfer. So that was well done in terms of him being open about it. I just didn't. That's not a correct decision for above FBI. Unless their weapons are super awesome. What else are you? Unless you do the Icers route.
Yeah.
Agents of Shield.
That's what I said,
That's really well done. It's just guns that freeze you. Or not, Icers.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. That's what I was thinking. Oh, you're gonna talk about that? Wynn's gonna make a weapon like that? Where it's it'll stun you. Not when I meant that. Of course, we already have
tasers.
Tasers.
Right. No, something that you can actually a projectile you can shoot that literally just makes somebody go.
Because the taser, you have to be in close range, and you don't know what kind of weapon or what size and how that's really scary just in itself. What if you tense
if
up?
they go that kind of way, then that's all right. But I don't know what a FBI status agency is going to be using besides guns.
I feel I'm probably going to end up talking about my political view of it is because the show did address it. Because we do have a problem about this in America, specifically in America, the gun laws. We're constantly at ends, and sadly there's a lot of shootings in public places, in schools, in colleges, in public parks, at concerts, movie theaters. It's horrible.
Yeah, but...
And I do think there's something needs to be changed about it, but I want to plead that not everyone is as violent with that.
I think that's... I agree. There should be... there's only so much things that we can do, seriously. But, it has to be done. There has to be tighter control. But I applaud this episode for this. It didn't go too heavy-handed in either direction.
Yeah.
Every time somebody talked about it, there was another side, and it was understandable.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. It's that we can come to an... Listen, that's exactly like you said.
What Lena did.
Line. If we get a lot more done when we listen to each other. So yeah, I really appreciated that, and I'm kind of in the middle right now.
Yeah.
And because I understand both points of view, and that's why I enjoyed it up to the point where Jimmy went too heavy-handed. I felt like he went too heavy-handed on it, to be, in my opinion. That's just me though. If you felt like he was right on the nail, that's awesome. And I'm willing to listen. We're all willing to listen. So, yeah.
And as far as what I think, I do think the laws need to change because people don't need to die.
Yeah, and
there's no justification for that in my mind. But also, I don't think everyone who owns a gun is a monster because people who.
What show was that? Just because. Oh, I actually talked about that.
Yeah.
It's on Twitter. Sometimes it gets a little much on Twitter.
Well, because as far as, you know, any controversial topic, and Supergirl took a lot of risks this season.
Absolutely.
It's darker, and they were talking about a lot of controversial topics. So maybe I'm going to backtrack when I said maybe they did handle it well, but it's such like a huge thing that it's like almost taboo. Like, I don't know. Like,
Well, yeah,
maybe it
and
was so
Arrow
like...
did it.
Yeah, Arrow did it too. And that was even still too, like, okay, like, everyone kind of held their breath, because, like, they're all argue, like, I'll throw out there, like, I know some people probably didn't like this episode because it's supposed to be about this. It's like, this is a superhero TV show about fictional stuff, why do we need to talk about the real world topics? But then again, it's because so many people watch these fictional TV shows, it's because that's how the writers can be able to feel like they can get that message out to, like, maybe teach someone, like, both sides. Like what they did with the racial thing, what they did with the religion, with...
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. To an extent, putting in real-world topics is necessary for a show to continue to feel, you know, you'd be able to connect with it, right?
Yes.
Because if it was just all about, you know, something you didn't understand, it's like, oh, what am I watching this for?
Yeah.
But sometimes I think it can get too much, if that makes sense.
I'm thinking maybe it wasn't too
you
much.
know what?
It was just like, maybe it's so, like, for me, it's so abundant, like, with it's happening so often in our country that it makes it just like gut-wrenching.
This is a place for us to escape.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. So, you know, sometimes it's like I'm watching the show because I want to watch Supergirl do this, not talk about gun
Control.
Control.
People already argue about it out of this.
Exactly. So, but no, you know what? Like, really big props for them to even attempt to. I'm not talking about what a big thing to cover gun control. No, just the whole season, just like you said. Like, you know what? Like, any of those could have failed.
Yeah.
In terms of, you know, writing, with how you could have written it poorly, in terms of religion, homosexuality. There is times to fuck up on that and, like, not make a good episode out of it. But they've consistently shown that they can do it. And to be able for us to be sitting like, still talking about it, that shows that they did a good job. But in the topic itself, it is a very controversial and a hard subject to talk about. So,
and I'm not going to sit here and justify, like, anything for anyone. I have my own personal opinion where I personally don't think people need to own guns, but I understand why they do. Like, some people need it for personal safety. You need it for the police. I can understand that, that's why I'm not going to judge anyone for that. And I also understand, like, we need stricter gun laws because we need harder evaluations for people to own guns. But then they brought up in the show, like, this guy didn't even have a past of psychological disorder or anything. It just comes out of nowhere, and shit happens, and that can be corrupted to that person. And they touch on a big thing that's just like, jeez, God, that's so real. Like, oh, that's cringeworthy, and, like, just how often it happens.
Yeah.
And I do think there needs to be a change, but I feel like society is so focusing on it's good or it's bad that they're not actually focusing on the problem of making a change.
Yeah, no, therein lies the problem. It's like, we can't be like, get rid of all guns. No. Like, we're not going to do that. Like, but it's like, well, if somebody can snap and then all of a sudden they have a bunch of guns and then they go and do something, it's like, well, it's hard to predict. Like, you can't do extremes. That's when that leads to the dark side. Only the Sith seals and absolutes. Sorry.
Just like I think the show did great. I backtrack. I think the show handled it well because it raises the question: we need better laws. Just flat out. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't even know having a suggestion of how to change that. I'm not gonna shit on the people who currently own guns for good reasons, who haven't shot up anyone, who are, like, mentally stable and, like, are responsible and, like, they go hunting or anything like that. I'm not gonna shit on them.
Well, they just have one for personal safety, like Lena.
Exactly. Like, you don't know if they were assaulted in the past and they hold on to it because they had, like, past, like, experiences that do that. But then it's also, like, there are some people who shouldn't own a gun.
That's so,
you know? And I can understand why people's like, we shouldn't have guns at all. It's like, I get you. But then, I'm, like, all over the place, like, I get you. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, this is good, this is bad. I get it. So
on the whole, for me, I think handled it okay. I think handled every other subject very well.
Mm-hmm.
This one just felt okay for me, just because of what I said. And if you disagree with me, that's totally fine. But that is just my personal stance. Yeah, that's
The
it.
show keeps it honest, I think.
Yeah,
and like the
exactly
fact
does.
that they had like you got to watch like some of the extras in the background when Jean was saying like we are going to switch to this, which I thought was honestly that's the smartest thing he could have done. And in that situation, maybe extreme, because again it's a big change. And obviously some people were uncomfortable with it, and I can understand why they were uncomfortable with it.
And he was, that's what I was saying, like, he was respectful and honest. Like, hey, you know what? You don't like this, I understand, and I'll help you move somewhere else. Like, so that's what I'm saying. I think, I just had a problem with Jimmy a little bit. That's what I'm saying, he just went a little too into it. Like...
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
I feel like it would have been easier if he gave a backstory of, like, why he's so against guns.
I mean,
I felt like that would have justified it even more, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, we got the explanation of why he doesn't like to be judged.
Yeah. I felt like that would have made his argument of, like, no guns at all, like, stronger if we would understand, like, okay, what is your thing about guns?
Yeah, it can't just be like, oh, I don't like guns. Like, okay, well...
Explain why so we can understand and then relate.
Everybody has a story.
Yeah. And I wanted to hear his.
Okay, so we've gone on long enough, we realize. Thank you
Sorry.
so much for listening.
Oh, sorry, I want to talk about other stuff too. Sorry, I know we went too political. And again, this is the safe spot. You know, you're allowed to have your different opinions as long as no one, like, attacks each other verbally or harasses people. So, always respectful in here in the comment section. Gonna talk about Caramel because they definitely had a moment. I thought they were gonna kiss, but then they didn't, so I don't know what the fuck. And I immediately, as soon as I heard the song, I recognized it from the first episode of the season. And like she did this like it was the same camera angle, the same movements. I'm like, Mono's gonna show up. Holy crap, he's here. His shirt was wrinkled. It was probably from the same shoot. Sorry, I had to get my fangirl out. I'm still a fangirl. It's fine. I still fangirl about champs and stuff. I try to contain it, but I can't. How do I reach these kids? It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what Monel's gonna decide. And I know that Imra's waiting on an answer, and that's also kind of unfair to her. I just want it done respectfully. That's it. That's it. That's it. Respectfully, and then I'll be okay with it. So far, they're handling it well, so I wanted them to kiss, but at the same time, like, I didn't want them to kiss, because it's like, you're still technically married, you didn't get a divorce yet, so you're still spoken for. But I know, like, Imra gave you that option to be like, sort out your feelings, but it's like, oh, bruh, that hurts. So it's like, handle it well, be respectful as you have been so far, so we can sort this shit out. But it's not an easy situation, so I'm gonna take what I can get, so it's fine. And then we also have Jean's dad.
Yes.
Who I feel like this season we're gonna say goodbye to. Which is sad. I wish we see more of him. He's funny and he's great. I don't want Jean's dad to go. Actually, I'll be pretty upset about that. Okay, that's it.
Well, season finale is
2 episodes.
Huh?
23 episodes for this.
22.
Really? It's only 22?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I think so.
Someone said it was like...
19, 20, 21, 22. Wait, this is 20?
This was 21.
Oh, that's 20. There's no way. Things are coming to a head. I don't even know anymore. Well, regardless, it's going to be a action-packed finale, and hopefully we see maybe Tyler.
Yep.
Because we're going to need a first defender.
Thank you guys so much. Comment below what you guys thought of this episode, and as always, be respectful in the comment section.
Yes, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Don't forget to tag us in your Stardust Spotlights. Bye.